Hello, and welcome everyone to the season finale episode of Love and Improv. I am your host, Nelson Velazquez.
And I'm stunned.
Francis You're stunned?
Veltri. I didn't know this was the last episode of the season.
This is the last episode of the season. Season 4. They only gave us 4 episodes. The executives at Vape Productions LLC, who we enjoy very much, only gave us 4 episodes because they wanted us to prove ourselves in this show, because we've not been bringing in the sponsors that they felt they have, and they wanted us to kind of prove that the show's still viable.
Well, as you know, there was the coup d'etat during the last board meeting. Unfortunately, Steven Seagal took out the new board and reinstalled the old board.
I was impressed with how well Steven Seagal could just play like mundane roles and mundane characters and then come out and just annihilate whoever's in the room with him.
And he was a cook. He was just the cook.
I know. Is that crazy?
That was
the
nuts.
cook, the caterer, the PowerPoint presentation lead, and also the scrum master. Like, how do you do all those roles?
I don't know. I mean, and it's amazing because each one, he looks like Steven Seagal, but you don't notice it.
It's the versatility of Steven Seagal is legendary. I mean, I don't know if you knew this, but Steven Seagal actually played the part of Rocky Balboa in Rocky 3.
He did?
Yes.
Oh my God! I thought it was Sylvester Stallone.
That's how good Steven Seagal is. He was Sylvester Stallone playing Rocky.
Oh my God! So Sylvester Stallone was in Rocky 1, 2, 4, 5, and then the other one.
Just Rocky 3 was the only one that he got in.
Wow. You know what? I'm going to have to go back and watch it. Maybe I'm going to have to watch it in reverse or something, because I've seen it a few times and I did not know. I didn't see Steven Seagal. I didn't.
You will never guess who played Mr. T, though.
Mr. T?
No. Bryant Gumbel.
No.
That was Bryant Gumbel. Yeah, Bryant Gumbel played the part of Mr. T in Rocky 3.
Now, I just want to go on a limb here. I'm going to do a quick Wikipedia search on this, and because I want to know where Brian Gumbel got the acting chops to pull that off. Because Mr. T, and you know what? I'm just doing a quick Wikipedia, and from what it says here, Brian Gumbel took lessons from Steven Seagal.
So this is like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but with Steven Seagal?
Well, right. Steven Seagal is probably one of America's greatest actors. He's a treasure.
Legendary. Look, the Library of Congress has every single one of Steven Seagal's movies in the Library of Congress.
Alphabetized.
Right.
Alphabetized.
And featured. Steven Spielberg himself said, if I ever get to work with an actor on my bucket list, it's Steven Seagal.
Well, that was the other thing. He actually didn't play the role of E.T., but he modeled for it.
Oh, really?
Yes, that's how he knew. He was gonna play E.T., but then a conflict came up where he had to play that soldier, and so then they had to go with Plan B.
Oh, okay. So, because I wonder how E.T.'s like weird delivery of his lines. It's very Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Phone home. Like very Steven Seagal-ish. That makes sense to me now.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, and you know what? E.T. was supposed to be a cook.
Like in Under Siege?
Yeah, like Under Siege.
No wonder Spielberg wants to work with him. I see all of the connections to
E.T. was the spaceship cook. See, this is all backstory you don't know.
I didn't know this.
And then the spaceship has taken over. E.T. is kicked out of the ship while he's fighting back to get it, and then he has to phone home so he can get rid of the Russians who have taken over. Again, these were the bad Russians. The Russians. The Soviets. I
don't remember Russians in E.T.
That's backstory. It was the ghost.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Backstory. So then he gets back on the ship after he eats the Reese's pieces. And then he takes back the ship over the Russian pirates.
Okay, see, and like now, there's different context for this. I'm gonna have to rewatch E.T. to kind of get a better rounded feeling for what Steven Spielberg was trying to do with that movie.
If you really want to watch ET, watch Mac and Me, because that is really
Mac and Me is legendary. I mean, that's legendary. It's
or watch Short Circuit. Those are really ET. Isn't ET.
I can't put Mac and Me in the same category as Short Circuit. I mean, this is Mac and Me, this is ET, and this is Short Circuit down here. Like,
okay, well, I mean,
Mac and Me and that wheelchair scene is just my favorite part. You know?
Well, obviously, you don't understand alphabetization because it goes ET, Mac and Me, and Short Circuit.
Well, you know what? I mean, if those of you who are watching, thank you, dear Run82, for the comment that Steven Seagal is also very good at eating as well. Apparently,
yes. That's why Ukrainians are now starving. They said Steven Seagal is in Ukraine.
He's in the Russian infantry, eating all of the Ukrainian food and leading the charge the entire way.
It's like the locust of one.
Right. So you can't have Steven Seagal too close to the front lines, otherwise people are just going to starve in the wake of Steven Seagal.
Give me some more borscht. Give me some more borscht.
I'm the cook, but I'm hungry.
I'm the cook.
You
don't want to see me when I'm angry. Oh wait, that's Bill Bixby.
Well, that's a whole different. Genre.
Steven Seagal did play Little Hulk.
I did not know that.
Yes, he did. Little Hulk.
But is it like Little Rock? Like the Rock, but the Little Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
Hulk when he was young.
Yes, it was the Hulk when he was young, played by Steven Seagal.
You know what? I think Steven Seagal, is going to probably appear in the rest of the show tonight. We got Muddy Waters saying Francis schooling someone on the ABCs.
You know what? That was Steven Seagal schooling people on the ABCs.
Right.
That was Steven Seagal.
Okay.
Not me.
Steven Seagal. No, hey, I'm just the improviser. I'm just the advice.
I'm just the cook, the improvising cook.
So here's what we do here on Love and Improv when we're not talking about Steven Seagal movies and Steven Seagal's impact on popular culture and apparently geopolitical conflicts. We take your relationship questions and we do our best to provide some advice based off our combined at least 30 plus years of marriage experience as well as improv experience and try to give you the most entertaining answer to your advice questions. So if you've got those, feel free. There are 3 ways you can get those to us. Number 1, you can put it directly in the chat, put your questions in the chat. We will read them as they come along. Number 2, you can email us, love@improductionsllc.com. It should be up there somewhere, and you should be able to see that. And you can email us your love advice questions if you want them read. And finally, you can DM the Improductions LLC Facebook page. Just type in Productions LLC and it'll come up, and then you can get your questions answered that way. We've had a backlog recently. We've had like a trio of letters that have come in, and I think we're gonna finish off the trio tonight, the trilogy of letters.
Right. Well, I just wanted to say we used to take I'd give out my number and people would call me, but then we found that I was crank calling those people after they would call me.
Right.
So
yeah, we had that's another reason why the Improductions executives did not give us another show in this season. They found that to be a little bit intrusive and they felt like they could be held liable for that.
I guess I just was, they wanted to see commitment. They wanted us, and I thought that was commitment, but obviously I just don't. That's why I like the old board before Steven Seagal killed them. But or I don't. Yeah. I shouldn't say that. I don't know what he did.
He replaced them.
He replaced them. That's correct. I have no knowledge of because there was such a mess. I couldn't tell who or what that was in the boardroom when I walked in.
Well, that's kind of an Ed 209 kind of scenario,
Yes.
Speaking of Ed 209, let's go ahead and read our first RoboCop-like letter.
We just got a letter. Love guy's got a letter. Love guy's got a letter. Wonder what it says. Did I do that right?
Almost. You were so close. So close. Nickelodeon is going to come and sue us. This is going to be awesome.
Love guy's got a letter. Love guy's got a letter. Love guy's got a letter. Wonder what it says.
Let's find out.
Okay. Should I read it?
Please.
Okay, sure. Dear Love Guys.
That's us.
I have a problem. My wife, Lola, not her real name. Nobody goes by Lola anymore, do they? Do you know a Lola, Nelson? Do you know?
The only Lola that I care about right now is the one that is up in heaven, doggy heaven. My dog.
Oh, okay. Well, Lola, not her real name, is beautiful, smart, sexy, and everyone adores her. She's so wonderful that every time we go out to a party or meet friends, everyone falls for her. Other boyfriends and husbands constantly hit on her. To make matters worse, she's an incredible flirt, but doesn't realize it. I keep warning her, but she just laughs it off. Just yesterday, I had to spend 2 hours explaining to some other married guy that Lola was my wife.
2 hours.
2 hours. That's a lot of time.
That's a lot of time to explain your relationship to somebody.
You would think it would take like 30 seconds. That's my wife. Back off.
I would say even 30 seconds. That is literally 3 seconds.
Okay.
That's my wife.
Maybe he stuttered. Maybe ma.
So he's playing Joe Biden? Is that what we're saying here?
He's like, the first lady's husband.
We apologize to the Biden family. We shouldn't make fun of his stutter.
You know what? I'm allowed, actually, because my mother had Alzheimer's. So I'm allowed to make fun of people with...
What a jump. What a jump you just made there for justification. Incredible.
I'm just saying.
Continue with your city.
I'm just saying. We know it's bad, but I got to pass.
This is why we only have 4 episodes. Continue, please.
Okay. And he had to explain for 2 hours that he had a wife, that Lola was his wife, and they are happily married.
Wow.
How can I convince my wife to tone it down? Signed, Sleepless in Seattle.
Wow. Sis.
Yeah.
Sis.
Let's just call him Buddy. Let's call him Buddy.
Buddy.
Sure. He didn't give a name.
Like Charles in Charge, Buddy?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
I'm just thinking, you know what? Anytime I hear
Willie
Buddy
Ames.
now, I think of the elf.
Okay. I think of Willie Ames. That's my reference there.
But my other is all time.
We're gonna go to hell for this one. So this dude is blaming his wife for being super attractive and being super desirable
and flirty.
Yes. And he feels a bit insecure about where they stand in their relationship. Yeah. That's very difficult. Like, maybe like she's flirty because like, let's just do a quick like hypothesis here. We'll throw it out to the chat. The chat's very active today. So
really?
I see Jim and Muddy talking a lot here in the chat. Put in your thoughts as far as what are some of the things that you think are or reasons why people get insecure in their own relationships, right?
Well,
like what are some of those causes?
What can a I'm just what does a person do that probably kind of opens the door when they shouldn't be opening that door? Like they're in a relationship, but what do they do? Like, do they sort of like, maybe kind of give off a signal? Is it something you can turn on and off?
Well, I mean, if let's make it real here. Like, let's talk about you, Francis. You're a little flirty. You're a flirty kind of guy.
Oh my God, yes. I mean, a constant. You know what? I don't even know I'm flirting.
Right. I mean, that's what I feel like his wife is. This person's wife, Buddy. Right. Buddy's wife is just like that. Like, Buddy's wife has been so insecure in herself that she doesn't even know that it can be perceived as flirting. So I think Willie's insecurities is more projection than it is necessarily fact. I mean, I'm sure your wife doesn't ever feel like, oh, like oh my God, he's flirting with that woman on purpose, right? Like,
Well, when she
or
stops
does she?
laughing, she may say something like, "What are you doing? You're
Gotcha.
embarrassing yourself." I mean, that's because I'm flirty doesn't mean I'm successful.
Right, right. That's so true.
That's
We got some things in here in the chat.
sure.
One reason that you may feel insecure is that someone else makes your significant other laugh.
Okay.
So
I don't see
they
anything
didn't
about
mention any of
laughing in
that.
here,
They didn't
but
mention anything about laughing. Okay, so I think we're good on that. The other
that's
one is walks like a woman, talks like a man, Lola.
yes, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's
I
true.
don't
That
think
is
that has
absolutely
anything to
true.
do. I don't think that has anything to do with being insecure either.
I don't
So
know. I don't
so
know because
I
I don't
think
know
this is
what
just
the
pure
persuasion
projection.
is.
I think this is just
Hmm.
pure projection by Buddy onto his wife, trying to curtail that thing because Buddy ain't got no game. I said it,
Okay.
Buddy. I said it, Buddy. You ain't got no game, Buddy. And I think that's ultimately the problem here. You need to step your game up. If your woman is flirting with other men and you think she is, I'm not saying she is, but you think that your woman is flirting with other people, you need to step up your game so that she's doing that with you, brother. That's the way I look at it.
But I mean, they're married.
Hey, man, like hey, you could be married and still window shop, you know?
Yeah, but
It's just when you're pulling out the credit card to go charge or something. That's the problem, right?
well,
And I
yeah,
and
but I mean, you don't go into McDonald's unless you're hungry.
I go to McDonald's just for the smells.
Okay, I can understand that. I can
That's what I
understand
do.
in the men's room. In the men's room.
In the men's absolutely.
Hey, that soap smell is great. I love
It's always
those
that
little-
pink soap, that pink nasty ass soap.
and the
God.
urinal cakes.
You're right. That's what it smells like every
Mm.
time, right? But the point is like I think the way it should go instead of what Buddy should do is walk
Yeah.
up to the guy to whom his wife is speaking to,
Sure.
right?
Mhm.
And him lay down the law. Maybe this is the 2 hour gap. Instead of taking 2 hours to explain that she's happily married, explain to him why she's with him.
Ah, good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, Buddy needs to get that, doesn't need to take 2 hours to explain this. That's true.
Let's
That's
show Buddy. Let's show Buddy. This is the thing. You are the guy talking to my wife,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna explain to you the reason why she shouldn't be talking to you in the first place.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
Cool.
I'm the dude.
You're the dude. You're the dude.
Hey. I'm gonna get your number and maybe we can hang out. Just do a little.
Whoa! Hey, friend. What's your name, buddy?
My name's not Buddy, and I ain't your friend, Buddy.
Okay, pal. What's going on in here? Who are you trying to conversate with?
I'm not trying to come with this fine lady.
Oh, I saw you moving your mouth. I saw you moving your lips, flapping your gums, chewing your teeth, licking your gums. I saw all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know who I am?
I don't see nothing.
I'm Steven Seagal. That's who I am. I'm Steven Seagal. You may have heard my name. Put some respect on my name. Seagal. Steven Seagal.
So you're not married to Lola here.
Oh, I am married to Lola. Lola's one of my many
Seagal's not married
wives.
to Lola. You're married to Lola?
My many wives, yes. Steven Seagal has 5 wives times 5 wives, which makes 10 wives. See how many fingers I'm holding up?
Baby, you really married to him?
Yes, she is. Of course she is. Why would she even be looking at you? Why? Explain that to me. What do you have to offer that Steven Seagal has not pulled off? Did you know that I was out for the hunt? Did you know that I was under pressure? Did you know that I was under siege?
You've got to stop spitting.
Al,
You were talking to me.
hey, you should be blessed. You should pretend that the spittle coming out of my mouth is holy water. That's how blessed you should feel right now.
Okay, hey, buddy. Buddy.
I'm not your buddy.
You know what?
I'm your pal.
I'm talking to this lady here. You show up. All I'm seeing here is a bunch of stuff that I wouldn't even crap on.
Oh, you wouldn't even crap on this. I have myself 5 Razzies. 5 Razzies. How many Razzies do you have? That is a very prestigious award.
You have like 2 Rotten Tomatoes.
At least I'm fertilizing out here. I'm spreading my seed, okay, through those tomatoes. How much seed do you have? None. I see none. You shouldn't be talking to my wife.
Oh, she's your wife?
I just told you she's part of my harem.
I feel sorry
for her. Do the math? I'll do it again. Because you missed out on this. You missed out on this. Remember, I got 5 wives times 5 wives, which is 10 wives, okay?
I got that. What I don't understand is why this fine, gorgeous, beautiful.
Thank you. Keep complimenting me.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Special.
Oh.
Smart. Sexy.
Oh.
Woman wants to have anything to do with you.
Because not only am I a fine, sexy, incredible, smart, wonderful person, I'm also the person who can get you out of a terrorist attack whenever the terrorists come and you need to be rescued. Can you rescue people out of a terrorist situation? I think not. Steven Seagal going, you cannot.
Why do you talk about yourself in the third person?
It's because Steven Seagal's that good. That's why. See, there's no reason Lola. No, shh. Look, there's no reason for you to be talking to her, man.
Don't you shush her. Don't you shouldn't.
I should. Shh.
Oh, I thought you were the cook.
I'm the caterer. I am the stock investor. I am the valet. I am the Pocahontas story reteller.
Oh, don't go there. This is the 21st century, motherfucker.
I'm saying, I'm giving props to Poca. I'm giving props to Poca.
Don't even go there. Don't even go there.
And finally, I am the person that you want to be, sir, buddy, pal.
What pal? We pal?
You heard.
On God.
All right. Listen, I'm going to give you 5 seconds. No, I'll give you 5 minutes instead. I'm going to give you 5 minutes to walk away, or the other 5 seconds is going to have to regulate.
Sure. I mean, I saw some of them little hot dog weenie things and the little bread roll thing.
Look,
I'm going to get some of those.
Hey, do you like Italian food? Do you like Italian food?
Yeah.
Vienna sausages. In your face. Okay? Do you capiche? Do you capiche? You got 5 minutes.
Yeah, all right, dude. All right. You know what? Why don't you just do your Cold War shit over here, and I'm just gonna go hit the buffet table. All right? You know, because I want to get there before you do, Steven. Okay?
All right. Cool.
Because there won't be anything left if you get over there.
Right,
Lola, if you ever dump this loser, let me know. This is the longest.
Good luck. Good luck.
No, you good luck, Hispanic Steven Seagal.
Hispanic. I invented Hispanicism. I'm Steven Seagal.
Wow. Man. You know what? Everything I say, it's like you got to be better.
No,
so why can't I have something? Why can't I have something?
Because Steven Seagal took it from you. That's why Lola's staying with me.
No, I mean, no, you can have Lola. I don't want her anymore. You know
okay, what? Good. She don't want you. I think she don't want you. I think that's the way it is.
No, Holmes, I'm good.
All right, cool.
Punteo.
What'd you call me?
I don't know.
Were you trying to call me a pendejo? Was that what you trying to call me?
Maybe. Maybe not.
You funny, though. You got that. You funny. You making me laugh. You made Steven Seagal laugh, but that's going to not stand around forever.
I have a bomb strapped to my chest here.
Okay, hold on.
Get it off me?
Oh, there we go.
Get it off me?
Disarmed.
Shit, you did. I guess
Steven Seagal.
I'm just gonna put it under the table here. You know, it's all right.
Go ahead. I'm gonna keep it as a souvenir when Lola and I get together later tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess my world terrorism is over. I'm just gonna hit the table. Watto.
Did you just call me a character from Star Wars? Is that what you just called me? Watto? Is that what you just called me? I'm not Watto. I'm more of a Chewbacca. Chewbacca. I will rip your head off. I will tear your arms out of their sockets. Steven Seagal, Watto.
Okay, I'm you know what? Maybe you won this round, Steven Seagal, but I'll get the next one.
Just keep walking.
I'm gonna go. Leave it!
I told you.
And scene! When I have nowhere else to go, I just pull out bad Spanish.
That was awesome. Steven Seagal. Listen, we got Ignacio watching. The Francis of the South is watching. So some of the comments here are just funny as shit here. Let's see. Let's read this. Someone else. Okay. Walk like. Okay. So you said insecurities from Jim Fry. Insecurities. Small feet. Small bank account. Small trunk. No junk. That could be an insecurity that you project on other people.
Maybe.
Jim, love the smelling. Da 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 da. I'm smelling it. Ignacio, ooh. 5 times 5 is 10. Apparently they caught on to Steven Seagal math right there. They enjoyed this Hispanic Steven Seagal, which is great.
I like how you morphed into Hispanic Steven Seagal, by the way.
It just went there, apparently. And bad Spanish, language of love from Ignacio. That's a classic scene where I think we're going to cut that one out and shorten it and make it fun. Speaking of shortening things, since this is our last episode of season 4 today, we have a sponsor that we are obligated to show tonight. You want to know who the sponsor is?
Oh my God! Yes. Who could it be? Is it McDonald's? Perhaps
it's in Productions. No, it's in Productions. They are sponsoring the show again. Only for tonight. They want you to go get some swag in their merchandise store. Yeah, you can get yourself like a nice hoodie. I know it's warming up a little bit. Maybe you pick up a Suck Better shirt. It's pretty funny. You should read the back of that shirt. We've got our Improv DMC shirt there. And we've got a new one for Gerald, for the evil twin Gerald Sucks t-shirt, limited run. It's a complete inside joke, but we like the inside joke. Be on the inside by buying a shirt. Go head over to improductionsllc.com, click on the merch button. It will take you to our Teespring store, and you can order one for yourselves today. Yeah.
Can I get one of those shirts like professionally graded and then hermetically sealed so that it can be like a perfect Gerald shirt?
Yes, you can.
Because I think it's a collector's item.
It is a collector's item. We had I think Ignacio and Megan and Ron and Frankie, if I'm not mistaken, just really, really working hard to come up with t-shirt ideas. And this one is a keeper. It's only a limited run. So through at least this Saturday, we will keep that shirt in our online store. So you're going to have to pick it up soon because otherwise it's going to go bye-bye. It's going to be incredible at this point. Well, I've got a letter here. Again, to remind you, we are taking your relationship questions. Jim Fry actually had a question. Let me go back up in the chat here.
Oh, okay. I was going to do my song again. Should I do my song? Should I wait to do my song?
Let's wait to do your song. I'd rather take Jim Fry's thing here.
Sure. Okay. It's
not.
Right.
It is just as good as one of the letters that we get. Remember, you can email us, love@improductionsllc.com. You can put them in directly in the chat, or you can go ahead and DM the In Productions Facebook page, and we will see it there.
And don't
Jim
call
Fry
me.
asks, don't call Francis. He will call you back.
I will call you back.
Don't want that.
I call you back. I call you back.
Star 69, everybody. Star 66.
No, it's
Which one was-
69.
No, Star 69 calls you back.
Or is
Which
it
one was the one where you
96?
blocked your number?
Is it 96? What I mean, I think it's 69. I mean, whatever.
Okay.
But 96 doesn't work. But whatever.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you know what star, if those of you who still have a landline and remember this, what was the code that you typed so that you turned off the call waiting and they couldn't tell your caller ID? There was a different star 67. I don't remember.
I think it was, isn't it the same code that Liam Neeson uses in movie where he's looking for his daughter?
No, but it's probably the one where Steven Seagal saves children from a POW camp.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I don't want to jump into that right now. What I do want to do is jump into Jim Fry's question. Jim Fry asks, "Dear Love Guys."
Yeah.
That's us.
That's us.
"Should I put all my faith and my heart into dating websites? How do I know when I'm being catfished?" Signed, Jim Fry.
Well, that's a very good question. And, and let me just tell you, I think that what you have to do is look for those Eastern European websites.
What? Please school me.
You want to find the Eastern European women that you can basically find their websites, Eastern European women, Slovaks, Polish, Russian, Ukrainians. They want to get the hell out. And so you can meet these women online, and they will be happy to come to America to take care of you.
So you're like, take advantage of the situation in Eastern Europe to find love. Yeah,
absolutely. And and they are happy with American men, mostly because we have an American citizenship.
Okay.
They find that very attractive. They find it very attractive.
We already have in the chat, somebody says EasternEuropeanWomen.com is one of the websites you can visit. I do not know if that is truly the case. We're not liable for what you people click on in the chat at this point. But
I mean, I troll many of those websites myself. I'm not telling you which ones to look at.
Okay, so this is based on personal. So even though you're happily married, you still check the website just to see.
You can't get in trouble for looking, right? You just said that earlier. You can't just looking. I mean, I got to see if they're like my relatives too. I mean, like, hey, they need some. Is that fourth or fifth, removed cousin need to come over?
I love this idea. Jim, I think we're gonna have to explore this. We didn't even talk about the improv side of things, by the way, for that last scene. So we're gonna have to definitely do it for this scene. So I think what we're gonna need to do is you are the this is Jim. I'll play Jim. Or do you want to play Jim, or should I?
No, you play Jim. I'm
gonna play Jim. I'm gonna play Jim meeting his EasternEuropeanWomen.com date for the very first time, trying to find love and seeing if this is actually going to work or not.
Okay. Are you my American boyfriend?
Natasha?
Yes, are you Jim?
I'm Jim, straight from Pennsylvania. Jim from Pennsylvania. That's my handle.
You look like big American hunk with big American bush.
I do. I have a big, huge bush. Big.
I am sorry. I don't know the English word for smile, for Moskuska. I
Oh,
meant
it's
Mushka.
it's smile, smile. Yeah,
Oh,
thank you very
smile,
much.
right. We use same word in Slovakia for smile. We say smile or mushka.
Orbushka.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, this is for you. This is for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, traditional crapback.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
It is crapback. I looked it up
yes.
on Wikipedia, and I saw it on the
Yes.
Steven Seagal movie once.
Oh, yes. Steven Seagal, great American actor. He is
The
a
best.
great
The
American
best.
treasure, this Steven Seagal.
Yes, he's the best. In fact,
Yes.
people say sometimes I look like Steven Seagal.
You do.
Yeah,
You
they say the
look like
Latino
a...
Steven Seagal. That's what they say, but I don't. You know what? I mean, I don't see the resemblance sometimes,
Oh,
but
turn
hey,
around.
I'll take
Turn
advantage of
around
it.
for Natasha. Turn around. Oh my goodness! Spitting image of Steven Seagal.
Oh,
Your
thank you.
buttocks looks
You know-
just like Steven Seagal.
You know who you look just like?
Oh, I hear this many times, but go ahead. You tell me.
You look just like Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
I hear that, but sometimes people say I look like J-Lo.
Oh no, way more like Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Really, you think so?
You have stature. You have beautiful hair. Your clothing choices even look like Ruth Bader Ginsburg's.
Well, look, I'm wearing my Supreme Court outfit. You told me
that
I look sexy in this.
I know, and you look just like your profile too.
Well,
I was
thank
wondering,
you.
would you like?
Thank
Would you
you.
have a seat? Have a seat. I hired a chef to come and
Does he
yeah,
make
a cook.
mushka and baboshka and hadushka?
Oshka. Yeah,
Nice. I
absolutely.
would like that. Very good. Very good. Oh, you know what? I've already sent
And
for
you-
my entire family to come here to live with us. Is that okay, Jim?
Oh, that's absolutely fine. You know what? I'm putting all my eggs in this basket right here.
Papa Nogushk is coming. He is a priest in my town. He's going to marry us.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
this is so much better than the $59.99 that I paid for a year subscription. I get an automatic wedding?
Oh, yes. It is only 400,000 bukbare.
Oh my God! What is
That's
that? What is the
$2.98 in the US dollars.
Oh my God! What the exchange rate is phenomenal.
Yes. As a matter of fact, we could go back and live in mansion in Slovakia. You and me, Babushka, Majerka, Torka, Meska, Loka, and Dikena.
I'm really interested in hearing more about Loka.
Loka is very bad. Shh, we don't talk too much about Loka. Very, very bad.
What's so bad about her?
She smells like perfume.
Oh.
Yes, very bad.
Oh. Any particular brand of like Drakkar?
Stetson.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's all right.
Loka.
Loka is really, really not sure what smell she wants to go with.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
We'll keep it. We call it the DL here. We'll keep it on the down low.
Oh, I thought it was the designated hitter.
No, that's a completely different kind of DL.
Okay.
Hey, so what do you want to eat?
Should
What do you want to eat?
Should I keep whispering now, Jim?
If you want to.
I don't.
You sure?
But I'll do whatever you want because I am.
I'll do whatever you want.
No, you tell me what to do, Jim.
No, you tell me
You're
what to
a
do.
big, strong American.
No, I put on my.
I am
that's what I'm putting.
obedient, Eastern European, not spy.
Okay. All right. Well, how about
I'm
this?
not
Look in your
spy.
menu.
Why you think I'm spy?
You're the one
Why
who
you
said
calling me-
spy. You're
You
the one
said
who said
spy.
it.
You just said spy.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay, then I don't mean it. But if you are a spy, I love you anyway.
Why you bring up spy again? I'm no spy. I'm free. America. I'm free. I love America. I am from Slovakia. America #1.
I absolutely. I was just thinking maybe like you're a honeypot.
I don't even know what honeypot is, but do I have to
Well,
wear
let me
high
tell
heels?
you, it's one of the best strains that you can find in Southern California. That's the first thing you need to know about honeypot. Second thing you need to know, honeypot is also a name of a woman who seduces an agent or a man for political purposes to extract information or to compromise their side in the middle of a war or a conflict.
You speak too many English words there, Jim. I
Oh,
lost you
okay.
at
Let me hold on. Let me put it in terms you might understand.
Do you boom for the government?
Steven Seagal in Perestroika.
Oh!
That's it.
Don't ever say that, Jim. They come for us.
No, it's
Don't
okay.
ever say that. I escaped from Soviet Russia. I am 80 years old. Jim, why do you do this to me?
No, I'm not trying to scare you. It's just I just want you to know, like, I'm smitten. There's so much about you that I already like, and I didn't think. Yeah,
I come from Eastern Bloc communism, Jim.
I know.
I run. I cross the wall.
Your calves are huge.
Yes, because they make me take male hormones for
They
Olympics.
do?
Yes.
Oh, so you're an Olympian too?
Back when it was bad to do. Yes.
Oh, what was your? You got to tell me. I didn't see this on your profile. What was your favorite Olympic sport? What did you?
Ping pong.
Did you medal?
Ping pong. Yes, I medaled a lot on the.
Get out of here! You serious? You're a ping pong champ? Oh my god! I'm so happy.
Jim, I find this America so freeing. It is so good. Why did they stay behind the Iron Curtain for so long?
Because they kept you away from the secret to all happiness that's a part of American culture.
You mean commercialism?
Disney World.
Yes, same thing.
I can show you the world. Undescribable feelings. Tell me, Natasha, when did you let your heart decide? A whole new world.
A whole new world.
Fantastic point of view. No matter where we go, I'll take you though and show you what you're missing. No, don't. Here you go. Come.
I've got to go. Jimmy, I've got to go back.
No.
Babushka, Maluka, Loka, Debo.
What?
I must leave you. It's hard. It never work out. I love you, Jim, but I don't love you that much. I need to go back to my family. I've got to go.
No.
Yes.
Natasha!
We've had minutes, but they're over. Goodbye, Jim. Goodbye.
I'm gonna have to go back to Plenty of Fish now. God! Why does dating suck? And that scene right there, that is it right there.
That answer the question for Jim?
I think it does, Jim. You can put in the chat if you want. If that answered your question, should you put all your eggs in one basket with online dating? I think the answer is no. I think you need to stick to people in the real world. Don't put all your eggs in that basket. Put some eggs in that basket.
You should. I mean, it sounds like to me a good place for Jim to meet women would be Comic Cons, bowling alleys, church events, church picnics,
5Ks.
Yeah, Satan worshiping.
Yeah, right. Like real world events, and with things opening up in different places, like I think that's possible now. Yeah. Not to diss those who have found love through online dating. I think that's great.
No.
I think for Jim specifically, and I know Jim very well. I think Jim, for you, I think you do check it out, but you got to keep some of that. Like you got to keep some of that real world things in there.
Sure,
and I think that's good.
Try to keep them.
And this is true of improv comedy.
Oh, we're doing improv too.
We're doing improv too. You know why? Because in the improv, you don't put your eggs in one basket, right? You don't put all your stuff into like, oh, I'm going to make the main stage, or oh, I'm going to make it to SNL. You keep a fire going in those items, right? But You have to do and develop your own thing, right? You develop your own style, your own productions, your own things that you could be a part of, and those are the ones that should receive a lot of your attention.
Yeah.
That maybe you put a little bit more into those things and trying to just solely be square on making it to some arbitrary pole that's out there or level that's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Or just try to maybe, just put the vibe out there. See what
Put the
happens.
vibe. Put the vibe out there. Speaking of vibe, I want to go to our next sponsor.
Hey,
Is that cool?
you know what? If it's in productions again, is it? Is it?
Not quite.
Okay. What is it?
All right. It is Los Improviachis
Oh. Okay.
in Productions house team. Los Improviachis.
Oh, okay.
They've got a show coming up in a couple of weeks. They're going to be performing on April Fool's, Friday, April 1st, over in Chicago. This is their second show this year, I think. No, first show this year in Chicago. They don't play Chicago very often, so this is exciting. They're going to have some friends come along, open for them, and then they're going to do their brand of improvised mariachi. So you're going to want to go check that out. Go to losimproviachis.com. That's Los with an improv and then an iachi.com after that. And go check it out and get some tickets ahead of time. It's going to be a really, really fun show from what I've heard right now. Heck, you might even see me there. You might even see me.
So improviachi, do you spell that with the H-E-O-S or an H-E-O-S?
It's Achi is A-C-H-I-S.
Oh, the European spelling.
It's Mexican, actually.
Oh, okay.
Like Spanish, but Mexican Spanish.
Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I'm learning how to speak Spanish. Did you know that?
You know what? I've heard some of your Spanish tonight, and I think
it's gotten
Duolingo
better.
Is working really well for you. I think you need to hit those really hard. Hit those lessons really hard.
See.
Unbelievable. We have another letter in the chat, but do you want to include this one, or do we want to get to the one that you have ready?
Oh no, let's do the one in the chat, but I have to do the song.
Okay, go. Please do the song.
We've got a love guy's got a letter. Love guy's got a letter. Love guy's got a letter. What does it say?
This letter is from Dear Run Run 82 on Twitch, and they've asked this question. They said, "Dear Love Guys," that's us. "I'm tired of being rich, so I decided to live in a more humble lifestyle and leave my life of luxury. Move to New York and work at a McDonald's.
Okay.
I fell in love with the owner of McDonald's, the McDonald's daughter. So I fell in love with the owner of McDonald's daughter, but she has a stupid boyfriend, and I don't know how to win her over. Any advice? Signed, Dear Run Run 82.
Well, first thing that comes to my mind is like if you're some sort of like you're like a prince, okay, and your father's like James Earl Jones,
right? Okay, that's where you're going with this.
And I'm just spitballing here, and you're like, you know what, Dad, I'm gonna go find my princess in like my queen in like Queens.
Right.
Okay. I mean, so let's say you do that. All right. I mean, most likely you're going to have to get Louis Anderson a bit part in this.
Right.
I don't know why, but you have to. I mean, so it doesn't make sense. And that's the whole issue here is why are you giving out bit parts to Louis Anderson, first of all?
Right.
Second thing is, if you do like this woman, then you need to do something like, I mean, really like awkward, like don't tell her you're rich.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And pretend you're poor. That's what you have to do.
Pretend
yeah, absolutely.
You're poor.
Absolutely.
Okay. I mean, it sounds like you've got some experience in this. Is this something we want to show?
Oh, I don't know if I think what I'd like to do is do more of a, like, I don't think I'm going to I don't want to do it like from what I experienced. I just want to kind of make it more of what Deer Run Run was talking about.
Okay. Okay, set it up for us then. Set it up.
Okay. So we're like I'm okay. Do you want to be the rich guy or do you want me to be the rich guy?
Oh, I think you being the rich guy would be more interesting.
Okay. All right.
Where are we?
Guy who's come from a small town to the big city.
Small town, big city. Got it. Okay. Anything? Okay.
Yes. Oh, you look good. You look fantastic. Is everybody here? They all like Donald Trump, right? They do, right? They all like Donald Trump here, right? He's from New York.
It's not so much. He's kind of an asshole.
Oh, wow. Well.
But
okay, well, I thought everybody liked Donald Trump here. I just got in from my small town in Oklahoma. And I just just thought you looked really pretty, and maybe like to ask you out. Do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I have boyfriend. My boyfriend, he's the heir to a big hair company, and he gifted me this hair.
Wow, it looks amazing.
Thank you very much.
I mean, I think you're beautiful, and I've met your boyfriend. He's kind of a jerk, but I mean.
Oh, he's a jerk. He's so good to me. He take care of my family. I'll never have to work again. His grandmother, his father, and his mother came to my house during party, and they sat on our furniture, and they made it look so shiny. Good boyfriend.
Oof. I just want you to like me for me. Do you like me for me?
I think you are adorable.
Well, I mean, I have feelings for you, like, and oh my God, I love the way you just can move that one long piece of ratty
Yes,
hair.
I've been looking. It come off my face and cover my eye. I do not want to be emo.
So cute. It was so cute. I just adorable. I can't though. You have a boyfriend and I've got to tell you, I just can't keep it inside anymore. I love you, Oksana. Oksana, I love you.
Onald. I have feelings for you as well, but I do not know where I want to go.
Does it matter that I'm poor? Can you not love a poor man who works at your father's?
I don't care about your money. What I care about is your hair.
But it's your father's McDonald. Your father doesn't like me.
It's okay. I talk to you because of feeling, and hairstyle, not because of corporate interests.
It's just that, well, Oksana, I just need to know answer to one, maybe two questions, maybe three questions.
Big Mac?
Oh, thank you. Do you have a venereal disease? Do you have a venereal disease?
No, I am of top tip health.
Okay. Have you had all three of your COVID and then the booster and all the?
Of course, I had the Russian one.
Okay.
Cook.
Oh, you had Steven Seagal.
I did Steven Seagal treatment.
Is Steven Seagal?
No, he's not here.
My question number 4. Have you ever slept with Steven Seagal?
Fries?
Oksana. No.
This was before I knew you, and before I knew James, before I knew everyone. He came to my country. He was leading an invasion force, and he was eating all food everywhere. I was so hungry. I needed food. Steven Seagal. please give Oksana food. And he did, only if I made love to him.
Did he weigh 300 pounds? How much food did you give him?
I don't remember. This was a long time ago. This was back in Soviet bloc.
Why? I love you.
I cannot stand an old man, an old boyfriend man of mine to cry. I'm going to go get a tissue for you, and I will.
Go.
I'm leaving. Stop crying.
Love you.
This is awkward. So
awkward. Gone. Let's see.
And scene. That's right. That's how, dear Run. That is how you tell you can't win her over. I don't think it's possible.
I even there was supposed to be one more question, by the way. Do you love me? But we didn't even get there because she had slept with Steven Seagal. Didn't even get there.
That's a deal breaker for most relationships, is whether or not your mate has slept with Steven Seagal
or Scott Baio.
Oh yeah, I don't want Charles in charge of me. I don't.
No.
Willie Ames though.
What? Do you have pictures? Is the question.
I have the Tiger Beat magazine that he was in.
No pictures. Polaroids.
Yes. Oh my goodness. So I think that's what it is. I don't think you can win. I think the fact that you're acting poor is not going to really win anyone's heart. It's so arbitrary. I don't have any better advice than that right now.
You know what? I have some advice. This is our last show of the season.
Yes.
If you really want us back, people need to donate. So
they do. They do. I think, you know what? I'm going to go throw that into the chat right now. If you're enjoying the show, go ahead and hand on over to Improductions.
Send us some money so that Improductions will keep us going. We need to show. We're doing this. I mean, our salaries are expensive. I will admit that. But that's because we spend so much time preparing for each show that it affects our own relationships. So I try. So just if you could, that would sort of. I owe my wife about $20. That's what is going on. Well, and if you could do that, I could. If Improductions will pay me, I could probably. Yeah, please, because
we don't want another Steven Seagal coup to happen. I mean, I think it's happened once already. We don't want another one. In fact, not only can you go to improductionsllc.com/donate, drop a $5 there. That's what we call it, a $5, $5, or depending on which country you're from, 5 rupees, which isn't a lot of money, but we prefer $5 USD. But you can also head over there to our calendar. You can go over to our calendar, and you can also watch The Grid. That's right. On Saturdays, you can watch The Grid. It is short form, Whose Line style improv comedy. We have different guests every week. That's what we do the show. Tomorrow's show, we're doing a bunch of new games. It's a lot of fun. It's really, really cool. And it happens at 7 p.m. Central, GMT -5. Go check out The Grid. At improductionsllc.com/calendar. Well, GMT. That's Greenwich Mean Time.
Greenwich Mean Time. Thank you.
Yes, that's what it is. Actually, I think they changed it. I was supposed to use some other standard, and I don't use it anymore. Why? Because I'm American. So I still use the imperial system. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the conclusion of season 4 of Love and Improv. Show your love in the chat. Go over to improductionsllc.com/donate. Donate some money. Show the executives. Send your emails to the executives, letting them know that, hey, we want to see more of season 5 come back, and maybe they'll give us more episodes in season 5. With that said, I have been your host, Nelson Velazquez.
And I'm Dr. Francis Veltri.
And we bid you adieu this evening. Enjoy your time. Tune in tomorrow for The Grid, and we'll see you later. Bye.